Tudor versus Rolex from a vintage point of view. Is Tudor just the ugly stepsister, even when it comes to vintage watches? If you have a look at this Tudor reference 79110 with the lovely blue dial and the ghost bezel, personally one of my favorite. The Rolexes have typically traded higher. However, these vintage Tudors are coming into their own, seeing some really high values. Obviously, back in the day, they were still part of Rolex, so it was under one brand. They would use the Rolex clasps, the Rolex casebacks, the Rolex crowns, and basically just dial and the bezel were different, and they had a different movement, some of them. So what do you guys think when it comes to vintage Tudor versus Rolex? Do you think vintage Tudor has a place? Or do you think vintage Rolex reference 1680 that we have here will always beat the vintage Tudor Submariner?